Hey everybody, it's Keith Connor and Tom from the Mean Boys Podcast. Coming at you with the second to last day of motherfucking Snark Week.
Second to last.
Yeah, penultimate.
Oh, fuck.
Today's episode, super fun one. Barbara Gray came in. What's her social media? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Babs Gray?
Yeah, at Babs Gray. Follow her on Twitter, Instagram, all that shit. Listen to the Lady to Lady podcast. You guys, thank you so much for all the support you've given to Snark Week. A lot of you have been telling us how much you've been enjoying it. We've enjoyed doing it, even though it has melted our brains. Please leave us iTunes review, rate, subscribe, do all that shit. That helps us out quite a bit.
Yeah, I would have one pulled up, but I forgot. So they're
It's all
out
good.
there. I'll read them. If
Yeah.
that incentivizes you doing it, I will read them.
Yeah. If it sounds a little terse in here, it's because we're preparing to do some very dumb shit.
Yeah, we're going to play Monopoly.
Yeah.
bonus content.
And if you want to hear this Monopoly game and either a charming piece of audio or a descent into full-blown madness and rage, subscribe to the Mean Boys Patreon, patreon.com/meanboys. $5 a month gets you access to weekly bonus content. In the case of Snark Week, daily bonus content. So you got fucking hours more Mean Boys that you can catch up on if you join right now. If you give a little bit more, you can get yourself some swag, some merch, some goodies. You can even get on this show if you have a crazy amount of money and you really, really want that real bad.
Way too much money.
Too much money. Go to the show notes and click on the tour sheet we got posted up there. We are going on tour next year. We want to know where you are, and if you want us to come perform at a city near you, fill it out. Let us know where you're at, how many people you could bring, if we could crash on your couch. Yes, that is a legitimate concern. And we'll be hitting the rest of the country later this year. We're excited to meet you guys. Last but not least, we have the Tom Goss Celebrity Death Pool. Coming up next year. Why don't you explain that to anybody who missed out on it?
Pick 20 celebrities. When they die, you get points depending on how old they are and whether or not they killed themselves. Maybe their breast cancer death that died during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Maybe they're a black celebrity that died during Black History Month.
Tom, you're so good at explaining things.
There's a $10 buy-in. You're going to be playing with the hosts of this show and some of the
guests
previous guests
and a bunch
other
of
fans.
fans.
We're all going to be talking shit. You can win yourself some money if you place in the top 3.
Right now, it's if we have enough people, it'll be top 3. Right now, it's I think it's like $70 or $80 to first place.
Nice. Yeah, so the more people join, the bigger that pot gets, and it still only costs you $10 to join. It starts January 15th. If you're interested in that, email Tom Goss at
TomGossComedy@gmail.com
for more information. So I think that's all out of the way. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Cool. Enjoy today's episode with Barbara Gray.
Hello and welcome to the. Is that too loud? You need to adjust my mic.
You've done this almost 100 times.
Yeah, it usually is. Hello and welcome to the Mean Boys Podcast. You just believe in love because you refuse to believe in loneliness.
I'm Connor McSpadden.
I'm Keith Carey.
I'm Barbara Gray.
And I'm
A beanie baby that works for the Russian mafia.
Oh,
You have like a
bad.
soft, huggable body and then a face that says, like, I'm going to break your knees.
yeah.
I was going to go white power armadillo, but that works too. Barbara Gray joins us in the studio.
Yeah, hello. Hi.
Hey, we are commiserating over our Bitcoin losses on the patio outside. Tom's
Yeah.
jug money still holding strong.
Yeah, so far I have lost the least amount of money with that jug.
You absolutely have,
Yeah.
For the non-Patreon people, I put my money in Bitcoin and Tom put his money in a, quote, gallon water jug, like he is
Yeah.
crossing
How
the
do
Mexican
you know
border.
you haven't lost it? You haven't counted it recently, have you?
No, I haven't, but I mean, I don't know.
Somebody could be dipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody,
I feel like I'd notice just in terms of like, oh, that's 2 less coins from 10. I feel like I'd be able to keep track.
if anybody's
but-
listening in the Orange County area, Tom's jug is unattended as we speak.
Yeah.
Now's the time to shut it.
I lost a lot of money from hackers. That's what I named the raccoon that lives in my house.
Ravens love shiny things. It's really fucking me up.
They do, yeah.
Bird stealing your money jug. Jesus
That would
Christ.
not be the first time you've gotten into an altercation with a bird.
No, me and Bird. I'm so sick of these rumors about me not getting along with birds. I've gotten along. I told you about.
These are the concerns at Tom. I'm sick of these damaging rumors in my personal
I
life.
thought you said me not getting along with birds.
Yeah, no, I get along with birds great. I told you about the time I went
Who gets along with that?
I was bike riding one time, and this bird just landed on my knee and then just chilled there. And then I like stopped to try to get it off, and it didn't want to get off my knee. That is some sweet relations with the bird community, and you cannot argue that.
Yeah, Tom,
sir.
what have I told you about biking with seeds in your pocket? We've been over this.
No seeds.
I know you're hoping they'll fall out a little bit at a time so you can find your way home.
I
but
saved an eagle one time. All right, I have.
when
shut
did you
up. What did you save an eagle from?
Did you start a GoFundMe for a gay bar? What did you do?
It was an eagle or a falcon. It tried to kill my old pet bird, rest in peace. And she grabbed.
I thought you said recipes, like that was the bird's name.
They knew how it was going to end. They were going to cook it.
Yeah, recipes.
And Barbara was still not out. She's like, that's probably something he would name a bird.
Grabbed.
This is my cat ingredients.
Grabbed a blanket. The blanket skimmed against the pool, and then the eagle was stuck in the pool. And then I fished it out with one of those clean the pool things. And then
You mean a net?
yeah, the
Skimmer,
net.
yeah, skimmer.
And then it almost let me pet it, but it was just like I didn't pet it, but could not have gotten closer. And then the eagle just kind of bobbed and weaved away from me. But that thing could have torn my fucking hand off.
Did it fly away
Eventually, it was too cold. It was.
Right.
Tom, you're getting real close to being the Falcon guy. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna walk up on the patio one day and you're like, oh yeah, this is Eric. Say hi.
One time I was hanging out with my friends who were in a bluegrass rock band in like Temecula or something, and I got to play.
You said just the sheer concentration of batshit outlandish details you have dropped in the last 4 minutes.
I told you guys about this. They let me play stand-up bass with them, which is made out of.
They didn't let you play the jug?
Yeah, back when I was cage fighting on a garbage barge. Yeah, that's when I befriended a talking squirrel that I named Imaginary.
The stand-up bass was made out of a wash basin, like mower string, and a broomstick handle. And you just kind of shifted it back and forth.
Yeah.
And then in the
we have like
morning-
real instruments now.
That wasn't their shtick. They wanted.
I feel like everybody else in the band had real instruments, and they're like, "Oh, Tom can be in the band too," and they just handed him some loose garbage.
They were
Yeah,
playing
Tom,
like
you not being a washtub bass player was giving up your like purpose in life.
Yeah.
yeah. And then the next morning,
That was number one on your like career aptitude test you took in high school. It was washtub bass player and then government benefit recipient.
Yeah.
You know, weirdly,
And
I
then just
got
like the man who hurt my daughter. Like
Yeah.
that's number 3.
I got nanny on that fucking thing.
What?
Yeah. I was just like, I'm not taking care of kids.
That test is broken, man.
It is. It's a terrible test.
I think you seem like you'd be a good nanny.
I would let Tom babysit actually.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm literally never going to have children just because I know they will meet Tom one day, and I know he's going to be like, "Yeah, I tried to hug it and it broke."
I got,
I've got nieces. I'm the cool uncle. I'm the crazy uncle, but I'm a cool uncle.
You can be both.
I got
the
a
same thing.
I got choreographer. Me, someone who hates dancing.
How?
Choreographer. What
Yeah,
the
right?
fuck?
Yeah, I was offended. Like,
Did they have a
comedian
lot of
was like
questions
number
about
3.
dancing?
Yeah.
Not really. It was all just like, how do you solve problems?
Well, that was just because like the state wouldn't let him just put gay as a career
Right,
option.
right.
I think another one was like,
That's my backup plan if Bitcoin falls even more.
Dickcoin.
what was the PC term for janitor that everyone tried to get up in arms about?
Tom,
What do you think you're talking
thinking of
about?
custodian? is the
Yeah,
word
I
you're
got
thinking of?
custodian.
But there was no janitor fucking...
Yeah, there was somewhere.
It's not like flight attendant, like stewardess. I don't think it's the same.
Yeah, janitor is not gender offensive.
Yeah.
It just means your job sucks.
Yeah. Well, they were just like, they were like, it has negative connotations. We should find a word that doesn't make it seem
I've
below
never
us.
heard of this.
Eh.
But
Well,
did
you guys weren't recommended to
did you
be
get janitor
janitors.
on your
were you?
list?
Yeah, I did.
Nanny and janitor.
And you got offended. You're like, sir, I am called a custodial.
You're like, I just play an instrument with garbage. I don't clean.
Yeah, I got all of the worst recommendations, and then Nanny was the one that made the most money. And then I just like, which is really sad. And then I tried to just like retake it to try to get it to tell me I should be a comedian.
All right, so I have
it
good
just-
news and bad news. Derek is asleep, and Sarah was taken away by a hawk. Now, I thought I could negotiate with the hawk, and that's how I lost all your bread.
The uniting theory here is it just gave you suggestions of jobs that like illegal immigrants work. Like I don't really know why.
Oh,
that
that's
is,
true.
but
I just thought of
I think
that.
the test is just trying to deport you.
It was a weird class. I sat next to a kid who was always bragging that his great grandfather, something like that, was John Wilkes Booth, and fucking the teacher hated me.
Wait, it was a whole class about taking the test?
Yeah. And
Or
then
about finding out what you were going to do?
it was like career prepping or
Oh.
something. It was freshman year before they threw me in special ed. And of course.
How does they expect freshmen in high school to like start preparing for their careers?
Yeah.
I think they literally at California public school is literally like, let's just get you technically graduated. I think they do not give a flying hot fuck about anything
They're
else.
just shoving you towards the door as
Yeah.
quickly as they can.
Yeah.
I've been hearing hot fuck a lot lately. Is that a new thing? Do people say this? Or is it
I
new
mean, it's a
thing?
great phrase. I've always used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Who likes
friend
a
said I
cold
don't give
fuck?
a flying hot fuck the other day, and I think I kind of like, I don't know.
It's trending in real life. That's pretty cool.
Add some stank to it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, now that we've learned more about Tom than anyone should ever know,
He didn't finish the story about the band. I wanna know what
Yeah. So the next morning we stayed in their horse trailer, and then the next morning.
Of course.
I've been awake for 30 minutes.
Was the horse? Were the horses watching in the audience?
No, it was vacant. The horse trailer was vacant. It was like
They couldn't afford tickets.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the next morning, we were eating breakfast, and this raven just showed up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's Terry." And then they just feed it, and the raven would just chill with us, and then steal forks. Like that was what they just had a pet raven that went soaring around, but
And-
he'd come
and
in.
this
And
is
then the
funny
Raven drove the tour bus, and we were the kings of the
And it was
forest.
not a crow; it was a raven.
I'm pretty sure it was a raven, not a crow. It could have been a crow. I don't really remember because I was
Barbara
very
just took the
sleepy.
tone of like every school guy. Like, Tom, did you actually see a
Did you
crow?
actually?
Yeah.
So your friend, your bluegrass band, is that really a thing?
Yeah, I
Like,
was never in the band. I accidentally, Now that the basin for the wash
you're the
tub-
Elvis Ramon of that bluegrass band. You just did one gig.
My dad, I feel really bad about it because I asked for it back and I just never got it back to him. And now my dad, because they still tour and stuff, my dad is now he turned the basin into the fish part of his aquaponics setup. So it's all.
How do you
God,
know the
this
word
is hurting my
aquaponics but not custodian?
I keep watching Barbara like kind of get acclimated to Tom, and then he hits her with another left hook, and she's just like, "Oh fuck, I'm an adult. Why am I here?"
Met before? I can't remember.
I think so, but I think it's
so
been a while,
too.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
welcome.
But
She
now
might
I'm
have
really
just-
getting to know you.
She might have
I'm
just
sorry.
like had a fever dream at one point.
yeah.
Okay, that's enough of you. Let's get into the Mexican joke. All right, I'll take us away this week. Firefighters freed a YouTuber who cemented his head into a microwave. After installing a breathing tube, they were able to smash the concrete, but they politely declined to smash that like button.
Oh boy,
That was a good one, guys.
That was
Jeez.
the good one.
terrifying! That video, like, what did?
I didn't
what-
see it.
Oh my god!
I just read it.
I like saw the pictures of it. It looks absolutely terrible.
I looked like he just had a microwave for a
laughing.
Yeah,
head.
he cemented his head into a microwave.
Wait, it was like inside the
yes,
microwave?
Yeah.
it was on top of his head with cement.
What was like the next step of that plan?
It was for a
I
YouTube
don't know.
video.
I
but
don't
that's not
know.
even like a fun prank. That's
No,
just
it's
dumb.
fucking scary. Yeah, he's.
I think it would be
got
fun if he went for a swim afterwards. I think that would be.
And all these
Wow,
other
Tom.
firefighters are pissed because they're like, "Thanks for distracting us from what we should really."
Yeah,
be
we have
doing."
old ladies to help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you decided to be dumb for a day, so this is your deal.
I'm glad I didn't do my joke about that because I think yours was better.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man, we are really set up for
It's
failure here.
day 6 here.
That's good. That's good.
All right.
Is
Wi-
it 6?
I thrive in failure.
Wildfires are threatening Los Angeles' lavish Bel Air neighborhood. The Fresh Prince has been safely escorted to safety aboard Jiggy Force One.
Oh my god.
Jiggy Force 1. Worst sneaker line ever, I think.
Okay, here we go. Times Person of the Year was the Silence Breakers, the women who came out about sexual assault, which is pretty cool, but where were the Silence Breakers whenever I was watching a movie with my parents and a sex scene came on?
That was good. I like it.
That's good.
It's really dumb.
The largest wildfires in the history of LA have gone rampant this week. Authorities blame the heat generated from the Mean Boys podcast.
Hey.
Oh, God.
Oh man, I had a
truly
version
dislike
of that. I'm glad I changed.
Wow. Fucking 9 iTunes reviews in 1 week. We must displace all these people from their homes.
Oh, Snark Week is up in flames.
Yeah, we only got canceled on by 2 guests this week.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
sorry,
pretty-
3 guests this week.
Oh, who's the third?
What? I'm not going to say on air.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Wait,
Anheuser.
whisper it to me.
No, no, Tom, that's not how microphones work.
This is why
They
I've
will
been
still
saying we
hear
need to learn sign language, all right? You guys
Yeah.
never listen to me. Anheuser-Busch has pre-ordered 40 Tesla semi-trucks. The CEO says he's excited for his product to get involved with a battery that doesn't end in a police report. You get drunk and you fight, you see.
Yeah.
See, I thought that was the loser, and I thought, for sure thought smash that
never
like
know.
Every time I think I have a winner, it's always the one I almost didn't do that everyone laughed at. Sorry. I don't know why.
There's no rhyme or reason to any of this.
Okay.
2 students were shot and killed at a New Mexico high school, along with one cartoon rabbit who really did take the wrong turn at Albuquerque. That is the most whimsical school shooting joke I've ever written.
Yeah, and it's stiff competition.
Yeah, no, I've written way too many. My soul is black.
Okay. Roy Moore is up in the polls for his Senate race. He'll be celebrating tonight with a free pizza party at Chuck E. Cheese.
Just like that cowboy hat floating above the ball pit like the shark in Jaws. Doo-doo.
A British model has cut off her labia and turned it into jewelry. If you want to make this girl happy, eat out her bracelet.
I love that one. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Good job.
Oh, God. I know it was surgical, but just the way you described it, you made it seem like she had a pair of safety scissors.
It's also the way the fucking news article described it. They did not.
She just did it on. She had to do it, or
No,
she just did it?
when you read the
She had
bottom of the article,
she had like some medical condition where
she
she had
had
like
to do it.
turbo
Okay.
labias, and they like got them cut off anyway.
Yeah, but the news article title was "Woman cuts off her labia and turns it into designer jewelry," and like
I feel like if you cut off your labia, you turn it into a necklace. I feel bracelet would be hard.
It was a necklace.
Oh, okay.
bracelet's just a funnier
Yeah.
word than
Yeah.
I'm sorry we fact checked this much of my joke.
Oh no, I was just thinking out loud. I don't know. It's late, guys. I should be in bed. A police officer has been caught on camera pulling a man out of a burning car and then kicking him repeatedly. In a related story, the police are considering just hiring vampires because they don't show up on film.
Oh my god!
Right, you did
guys.
have a lot.
That's
You
a
did have
great
a
joke.
vampire.
That is
Oh,
a great
thanks.
joke.
Yeah, vampire cops. You know?
Wait, hang on. The car was on
They
fire
do show
and
up
they
on
beat
camera,
the dude
don't
up?
they? Or not? I thought they just didn't show up in mirrors.
I think it's pictures too.
I think that, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Pictures. Yeah.
Probably.
As a guy who wrote 31 Halloween jokes last month, I'm pretty well versed in vampire lore.
Not once did you Google vampire.
I Google vampires every day to try to see if there's any new facts I didn't know about them.
Facts. Yeah.
You can have a fact about Harry Potter. It's a fact about a fiction. I don't know why I'm getting defensive about this. Another fun vampire fact: they can't go in someplace where they're not invited.
Yeah.
So I mean, they would have to get warrants. You know, I think the vampire cops would actually be a good. I just thought of this right now.
That's actually. I hate how much this all comes together. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, we've hit full madness. A man was arrested for his 8th DUI after fighting a police officer at an Outback steakhouse. This led to Outback's new slogan, "No rules, just right to remain silent."
Is that about
I'm
that?
taking off.
Is that Brooklyn song?
What?
I dare you to make less
Why
sense.
do you guys do this? Okay.
Do what?
Are you just to feel bad about yourselves? Is that the point?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, here's
Make fun of
just
each
kidding.
other. Riff.
I'm just kidding. I'm not good at.
It goes. You've been doing better than all of us, probably
yeah.
pound for pound.
Sometimes
You guys
we're
are
really
being nice.
Yeah, sometimes we're really good at this.
And you also have been writing way more than I have. I only had to write 5.
Well, it goes well about 30% of the time.
But you also have other things in your life. This is all.
You have other things in your life. You
think
got the
so?
jug.
I got the jug.
Certainly
Yeah,
don't.
speak for yourself. I got bitcoins on
Yeah.
deck. All right.
I got the Bitcoin and the jug.
I
so
wrote
don't
I wrote a
know.
TV show about the devil with Keith.
Okay. A Christian baker named Jack Phillips is being sued for not wanting to make a cake for a gay wedding. To be fair, the couple wanted the frosting to say, "My name is Jack Phillips and I love dick. I love cock just as much as I love God."
It's a lot of space for a cake.
I also like that it's just as much as I love God.
Yeah.
They're even.
Yeah.
I respect Barbara's strategy of poison the well and then do my worst joke of the day.
Right.
After I've
Oh,
already.
that's not the worst one.
Oh, okay.
Doctors had to surgically remove a man who used his wedding ring as a cock ring. The wife's embarrassment is so high that the man is just relieved that when he married her, he convinced her to sign a prenup.
No. No, I reject your statement.
Here's the big question. You guys think he had giant hands or a tiny?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I gotta figure
I hope he
tiny
had
dick.
I hope he had big hands.
huge hands or small penis.
Yeah, because of even the biggest Shaq's wedding ring is not a good cock ring
No.
for anybody. I don't think.
I've tried it. It's not a good. Yeah.
Didn't fit your cock.
No, it didn't fit mine.
Okay, I'm glad we're taking the humor here, guys.
I got more jokes about this kind of stuff.
All right, everybody. North Korea has indicated it is willing to enter open talks with the United States to discuss their nuclear standoff. And defense officials are interested in the proposal, but worried that the president would subconsciously start talking in a Korean accent.
Oh.
You guys ever do that move?
100%.
Yeah, it's pretty. Every time I talk to Jason Cheney, I'm always just like, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I'll go down to the corner store and there's like an Indian guy who works at our liquor store and we'll hang out and like talk and stuff. And sometimes I'll start drifting into the accent. I'm like, oh no, that's a bad move.
Yeah, I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, it's
I only do those British people.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
Nobody has ever looked more British than you right now.
Me?
Yeah, well, you've got like Harry Potter glasses. You're very pale, and you look judgmental of all of us. So,
And I'm wearing like a sweater in the middle, and when it's hot as fuck out.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly. That's some
Yeah,
British
yeah.
ass
Okay,
stuff.
I see it.
Quentin Tarantino is reportedly set to direct the new Star Trek film. He says he was drawn to the series because the plethora of alien races offer him a ton of new options for weird feet to suck on.
Yeah. I didn't know that. He's going to direct that?
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
I guess he's doing an R-rated Star Trek movie.
All right.
Yeah, that's where we are now.
I've never cared about Star Trek.
Used to. I mean, I don't anymore, but it's just like, just let it be. Why does it have to keep being things?
Oh man, just when I thought I finally had someone to talk about Star Trek with.
Okay. The last two are very bad. I'm just warning you.
Okay.
Some companies are dropping the open bar from their holiday parties this year due to fear of sexual harassment, which is going to make it even weirder when Bob from accounting holds the mistletoe over his crotch. Okay. I told you they were really bad.
It wasn't great, but I do applaud you for getting through it while also having a stroke.
Yeah, I did. I was having some trouble.
You sound like
bar in the bar.
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't think I've ever kissed under the mistletoe.
I've done it a couple times and it feels so forced. It was always like a girl who was
Yeah.
like, "This is a fun thing we're doing," and I'm like, "All right,
Let's do it again. The pictures.
Yeah, I've never wanted to make out with a girl because a plant told her to do it. It's a fucking weird.
No, a bird on the other hand. All right, honey, we saw a sparrow. That's a sign.
just on her shoulder like a parrot."
Now dip me.
A London woman is claiming she has slept with over 20 ghosts and prefers them to men.
Yes, girl. Get it.
Get it?
People are calling her a very talented medium, while ghosts are calling her Whore Betty.
Poor Betty.
Not Betty the whore. Whore
I
Betty.
just like, okay.
Sundays on ABC.
We don't call you Simpleton Tom. Tom the Simpleton.
Yes, we do. We call Tom a lot of stuff.
Poor Betty, Tom.
It's funnier than Betty the Whore.
It kind of is, yeah.
Did you read, like, what's the deal with her? Did you read about it? Or
She's
you
just
saw
like,
her?
it's much better to
Just like, I
fuck
fuck
ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is like apparently like a common thing within like the people who believe in ghosts community, where a bunch of them are just like, yeah, I've been getting railed by ghosts.
I really it's just a wet dream.
Yeah, I get. Well, how a
I
ghost?
think it's like the same people who marry buildings and stuff. They just
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
it's like nobody can prove you're full of shit, but
right.
you're
It's
also
like
full of
you're
shit.
AKA you're not getting laid.
Oh, dude, I love
Exactly. You're just like super sad and horny.
Yeah.
Or that guy who got arrested for fucking a helicopter
Oh yeah.
because he like fucked cars and then he broke into an airport to fuck a helicopter.
Whoa.
Is a helicopter like the BBW of like the car fucking community?
I really think it is. Yeah.
It's like, damn, she got curves and blades.
All right, guys, and finally, a judge has blocked Arkansas from issuing birth certificate. The ruling has been upheld with the verdict saying, if you live in Arkansas, are you really alive? Yeah.
Take that.
I like Arkansas.
Third worst state.
That's
I
where,
loved Arkansas.
that's where Tom threw out his back and a lady put CBD oil into his mouth.
Yeah, directly via her thumb. That was it was very odd.
Yeah, they smoked inside.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah. That's the great thing about the South is you can just kind of light a cigarette anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the only great thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty much that and Raising Cane's.
I will say Lafayette and Fayetteville were pretty fucking awesome. It wasn't like those areas in Arkansas weren't. They were pretty liberal areas.
Yeah.
And
I don't
like,
think I've ever
Yeah, of course. There's
they had the.
We're
we
in
wanted to see
Fayetteville,
that.
right? I fucking hated Fayetteville.
Was that the first or second one?
The first one.
I had a good setting face.
Well, yeah,
though.
because you buried me into the core of the earth. Because you were at a biker bar where everyone had just few enough brain cells to be on the exact same wavelength as you the
Hey,
entire
I'm
time.
that bar owner's favorite comedian, apparently.
Yeah. And then I walked in after like, hey guys, and they're like, boo! Bring the barrel pants man back.
We want Hillbilly Joe.
We want the bird talker.
The bird whisperer. All right, this one sucks. An artist is under fire for using characters from Disney's Zootopia to create anti-abortion comics. This is the worst use of an overrated movie since 2010's Life Begins at Inception.
Okay, I got you.
That was a good joke. I like
That wasn't bad.
All right.
Fine.
I hope you guys are ready for this one. Here we
We're
go.
set.
My body's ready. I'm prepared.
Wildfires are raging through Southern California. Authorities are not sure how they started, but some do suspect it was young Sheldon lighting a fart. I'm sorry.
I just watched somebody quit comedy midway through a joke. The gleam in your eye, we're like, well, I guess I'm getting a job at the bank. What the fuck?
We could have held the show another 5 minutes. We don't have anywhere to go.
What do you think young Sheldon is?
I just was walking
I'll tell you what he is. He's an arsonist, okay?
I needed one
Young
more.
Sheldon is not a retard lighting a fart. That's our show. That's
I know. I couldn't think of anybody else. It was the only. I was walking here and I was like, I need one more joke. It's gonna be about the fire. And then I was just like, I'm just going for young.
Yeah, I was working on something about how like there's like one fire truck for every 3 houses in Beverly Hills, and that's like 20% of the state's fire trucks protecting like 80% of its pedophiles. But I couldn't get the word economy
It's
right.
that. It's the thing you've just
Yeah,
said.
Yeah, okay, that works.
I've never tried to light a fart on fire.
I have. Oh, have I told this story on the air? Me
think
and my
so.
buddy James had a whole day where we were lighting farts, right? And
At what age was this?
It was last week.
Yeah.
I was probably like 15.
27.
And old enough to have access to lighters. So we were up in my room.
They're not hard to find.
You know, when you're like 11, it's kind of hard to get a lighter, and when you do, you got to save it for your big fire projects or
Now
whatever.
when your parents do heroin, it's not.
No, that's a good point. Okay, all right, we get it. You're cooler than me.
Yeah.
Agreed. Continue.
So we light a fart. I'm upstairs. My mom is downstairs reading. All right, I'm upstairs. I've just been swallowing air and chugging Diet Cokes and eating
So
burritos.
you're preparing. For
I'm like
this.
doing like what like people do before a marathon.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
carbo load,
Olympic.
just all spaghetti and fucking creatine. And so I finally get one. I get down. I pull my pants down. My bare ass is out. James holds the lighter, and I fart, and it's just like bang. Like it sounds like a starter's pistol, and then the room immediately smells like just the burnt toast ass. And my mom like runs upstairs, so we open the window. We get the pillows. We're trying to wave the smell out of the room. My mom bursts in. And she's like, "What the fuck is going on up here?" And I was like, "Pillow fight!" Start pillow fighting each other, and it like singed off all my butthole hairs.
Yeah,
And that was honestly the only way I've ever found to effectively shave my butthole.
my my buddy when I was in boarding school, John, he's the same buddy who got a DUI when he was 11. He tried to light his fart on fire, severely burned the inside of his asshole.
Yeah, I think that's like a common thing because it
Yeah.
goes back in a little bit. Or
Yeah.
Now, if we get to that $1,000 Patreon goal by the end of Snart Week, I will light a fart on fire.
Yeah,
So
100%.
that's
something. Oh hell yeah! See what my terrible joke inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was all worth it.
Absolutely. A woman has found that her boyfriend's testicles are the best way to apply her makeup. Her boyfriend says
What the best
What do you
way
think you
to
just
apply?
said?
He was
best
trying to say
way.
way to apply.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let me start over. A woman
This
has
is New Zealand
found
Tom. Continue.
that her boyfriend's testicles are the best way to apply her makeup. Her boyfriend says that he enjoys it much more than other ways she's applied makeup, especially when she tried to put on lipstick by blowing the dog.
Wow, you really went in a different direction with that.
Yeah, Tom, it's like drunk boxing. You never know where the punches are going to come
Yeah.
from.
It was okay. Needed more young Sheldon.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I've never seen.
No, that's weird that you had a joke about sucking a dog's dick. Do we know?
God damn it, no.
Is there anybody we know that's had any experience?
I'm not telling the dog fucking story again.
Well, I feel like now her interest is piqued. You can't.
I mean, I haven't heard this.
I dated a girl who her whole thing is she wanted to watch videos of a dog fucking a lady while we fucked. And I wasn't super into it, but we did it for a long time, and I had to do it. And then she was like, she wanted me to like keep up with the dog while I fucked her, and that dog was in better shape than I was,
Oh
and it
my
was
God.
weird and embarrassing. We only did it a couple dozen times before I said absolutely never again.
Did you end it because, is that really what happened?
I feel like she did crazier shit.
Yeah, no, we broke up because of communication issues. That was I could look past that.
Well, we broke up for other reasons. Mainly when she almost gave me hepatitis, but the dog thing was the big issue.
Oh yeah, what happened with hepatitis in Yogurtland?
They saw the guy who almost gave her hepatitis. None of this is a good story.
Oh, okay.
This is just sad.
Yeah, the news story, it was very weird. I've never seen actual testicles on the news before. But they actually have a warning, actual testicles, and then a photo.
So they showed her using them?
Yeah, they showed a photo of her with makeup on her forehead and then the dude's balls.
Wait,
and her
that's like kind of a cool feminist power move to just have a scrotum to like do your foundation with.
I feel like the lighting's got to be. You need good lighting, and he's like in the way.
Well, that just means you're also just like your nose is right by a butthole the whole time you're putting your makeup on.
Well, yeah, I guess she said that it worked.
No, not really. Not if he's up here.
Yeah, what? I mean, that would be exactly.
Well, then you got to hold your. Yeah.
I was thinking he was facing. The
I
other
guess
way.
maybe he could be. Yeah.
He's facing her.
Yeah.
Wait.
You're right.
You guys,
Yeah.
we're going to finish this off.
Yeah,
we'll
it's not
figure it
like-
out.
yeah.
We'll get to the bottom of it, and we'll report back with our findings.
But she said that.
Okay, Tom, trying to throw it a break, but please continue.
Yeah. So she said that she didn't have to blend it more than once. I didn't know what a blender was. It was very confusing. But it's just one dab with the makeup, and then she doesn't have to retouch it up or something.
Yeah, a lot of times you have to spend a lot of time pushing it in there.
She said direct ball to face contact.
How did she discover this? Is what I want to know.
That's a very good
They
question.
actually put this in the article. He, when, there were a bunch of times where he just kind of put his balls on her forehead. And then she goes, you know what we should try? Let's add makeup to your balls. And then that's how she found this
new
out.
Shark Tank product. Damn. I'm
Sorry,
good. I'll
Connor.
pass on that.
Throw it. Yeah.
Oh no, I just hate Earth. We'll be right back after this.
They seem like a cute couple, though.
You're listening to NPR, Gentle Sounds for Sweatered Wieners. Due to the recent firing of Garrison Keillor, NPR has been testing other radio personalities in his time slot. Please enjoy today's episode of Fartmeister and the Spaz. Good morning, America! You're listening to Fartmeister and the Spaz, your favorite morning drive time masters of disaster. We've come all the way from our home station, WDNG, The Dong, in Cleveland. And now we're bringing the funny to your daily commute right here from NPR.
That's right, and it's been a heck of an adjustment period. We got 8 whole minutes into the show yesterday before we got pulled off the air for inciting mass waves of complaints.
A new record for Fartmeister and the Spaz. Let's see if we can get to 9 today.
Congratulations to Helen Chung from Portland, Oregon. You were the 20th caller during the break, and you just scored yourself 2 front row tickets to see David Sedaris, She and Him, and Ira Glass at the Portland Public Library for the NPR Monsters of Twee Tour this Saturday night.
Tweet. More like Ira ass. Oh, is that too much? Okay.
Me so sorry. Oh, so.
All right, yeah, Grant, I got it. Calm down. Fuck. All right. Coming up this hour, we got the Porn Star Hot Dog Bobbing Challenge. Spaz is going to give us the skinny on celebrities with the fattest dongs. And funny man Jim Norton joins us in studio to discuss his new Netflix special, 13 Reasons Why You Should Bang an Asian Tranny.
And I'm getting word from the station manager that the porn stars are a no-go. The dong thing is apparently 86 because of something called girth shaming, and Jim burst into flames like a vampire when he walked into the studio.
Okay, well, hey folks, that's live radio for you. Tell you what, let's take a look at the news and see what those bozos in Washington are up to, huh, Spaz?
All right. Hey, Fartmeister, get a load of this. Melania Trump tweeted about the Pearl Harbor anniversary, and she wrote the wrong date.
You asked me, the only wrong date she ever had was getting yanked out of that shipping crate to get dinner with the Donald.
Forget Pearl Harbor. I wouldn't mind giving her the old pearl necklace.
And I'm getting word from the station manager that in the past 30 seconds, we've received 10,000 phone calls and tweets. They're demanding that we apologize for that joke and be crucified in the quad at Berkeley.
Yeah. Hey, Fartmeister, let's take a look at the traffic and weather.
Good idea. Don't see how that can get us yelled at. Here at the NPR studio in Manhattan, the roads are really taking a pounding. Traffic's choked up all the way to the Brooklyn Tunnel, and that tunnel is packed tight. You all right there, Spaz?
Can't make sex joke. What is weather?
69 degrees.
69, dudes.
Uh-oh, looks like the station manager is pissed again because apparently we control the sun. He's threatening to cut our mics and replace us with a rerun of Mike Birbiglia being gently amusing.
I can't take it anymore, Fartmeister. Everything we do gets us in trouble. We're not bad people. We're just trying to make people laugh.
Spaz, when you're right, you're right. My great-grandfather, Artemis Fartmeister, didn't come to this country from butthole Slovakia to see me get pushed around by fear and cowardice. Block the door. We're taking back the show. Hold on to your gender-neutral tampons, NPR, because Fartmeister and the Spaz are live, unchained, and ready to get butt nasty.
That's right. Hey, Fartmeister, what's Kim Jong-un Bangable up to?
Hey, they're saying he can launch a missile into America any day now.
I wouldn't mind launching a missile into Miss America, I'll tell you that.
Spaz and I went to Korea during our last hiatus, and we found out why they call it Bangkok. Bangkok isn't in Korea. We don't care. They're going to cut the signal soon. Listening audience, we don't have much time. Don't be afraid of stupid comedy. Reject fear. Reject shame.
If we don't have dumb, offensive jokes, only the other side does. And farts are louder than bombs.
It's been an honor serving with you, Spaz.
Honor? I'd rather finish inner. Let's go down swinging, Fartmeister.
Did you hear about that Muslim porn star?
Yeah, she made me want to join the nation of Jislam. And how about that Kim Jong-un fella?
You can tell which nuke is his because it's the one with its blinker on for 300 miles. Jay-Z admitted to cheating on Beyonce.
Is he Pinocchio? Because it looks like every time he lied, his nose got bigger. You hear Roy Moore banged a 14-year-old in Alabama?
Yeah, in his defense, that's 53 in sheep year.
Resist! Resist!
The revolution will be smellovized! And the Mean Boys Podcast is back. We're going to play another round of one of our favorite games, You Be the Judge. I went through the news, found some weird, dumb crimes that have taken place. We have to come up with a fair punishment for these people because the justice system is a lie. So number one, a man broke into a mosque in Florida and vandalized it, leaving behind a slab of raw bacon.
Ooh.
That's the thing this guy started with. And I have a theory. I think maybe the Muslim religion just said they hated bacon so that people would throw bacon at him because bacon's great, and it was all like a quick trick around.
Yeah.
So
Keith
he did
Carey,
other stuff, but then left behind the bacon?
Yeah, he
I
did
just
other
wanna
stuff, and then
say-
the bacon was like the last, like, fuck you. He's just like, you guys hate this.
For the listeners, Keith Carey hates dog fucking videos.
Yeah, I hate him.
He's
Don't
not a
send me
fan.
dog fucking videos.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Wink.
Because I'll probably get tagged in them too, and I don't want to. I'm very, very squeamish.
I'm bringing you down with me, son.
Yeah, I saw a story about how refugees, Muslim refugees, are trying to get into England, and they're just jumping on the back of these trucks. So they just started tying ham to the trucks.
Oh my God. Which,
In like this weird kind of like
Seriously?
garlic
It's not-
with vampire.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
More vampire. You just wanted to get the vampire references.
No, I mean, it's what is more appropriate. I dare you to think of something.
No, you're right. That is, yeah, God.
Yeah, which is, I mean, kind of smart, pretty evil, you know.
Yeah.
I think just no more bacon for that guy.
you just can never
I don't
have
know.
bacon.
Never
If
have
you-
bacon, never have any pork product ever again.
If you don't want to escape more than you hate loose meat, I don't know if you really want to escape.
Yeah, but they have beliefs or something.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of beliefs, but I think, I mean, I'm trying to think.
Barbara texting her publicist under the table right now. How can
I
you
will
hack?
never do this show.
The dog sex was fine, but when we got to the loose meat.
I mean, speaking of, well, no, you go with yours.
No, I'm still thinking. I was stalling, trying to think of something funny.
I guess I would say, I was going to say they have to fuck a pig, but they have to get fucked by a pig, I think.
Oh, they got a bottom for a pig?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, we're
amazing.
doing some
I'm
Black
available.
Mirror shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I do like if someone throws pork into like somewhere in like an all Muslim country, they have
Yeah.
to get a guy in like an ET hazmat suit to come get it out.
Well, here's what I think. So this is a guy from Florida who hates Muslims, so he threw a thing in like their place that they hate. So what does a guy from Florida hate that you could just poison his house with? Like,
Women's rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, women's rights. I think like
Yeah, a GD.
Pride parade would,
Yeah.
would probably be.
Tie a picture of like a gay marriage to a brick and throw it through his window.
Exactly.
All right, I like that.
Yeah, I think
I got it. We throw a book at him. Boom, done.
I think we could do like a carton of cigarettes situation where we ask you to eat a whole pig worth of bacon.
Raw.
Yeah, raw.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ooh, that
I'm gonna
would
make you
be-
fuck a whole
oh,
pack of
God.
dogs.
Oh.
Gross. All right.
The show has been going for 35 minutes.
Number 2, a Scotland woman attempted to get her boyfriend to agree to a threesome. When he declined, she responded by biting off his left testicle.
Ooh, well, she can't
she
wear
get her-
makeup anymore. No more makeup ever again.
When that whole riff started, I got so excited. I was like, here we go.
You can only make up half her face, like
Yeah.
Two-Face.
Yeah, just straight up bit off the left nut. Don't worry, he's all right.
Did she eat it?
What? Did she eat it? No.
Did you spit or swallow?
God.
That'd be like I need to choke on the ball.
Yeah, that would be the best. But no, yeah, she spit it out.
Yeah. I mean, is it too harsh to make her eat it?
What guy is saying no to a threesome?
I
I guess it happens, but
Yeah, and I mean, it didn't specify who the other person in the threesome was, but I guarantee you
A
that's
dog.
the
It was,
issue.
yeah.
Does it remind me of that scene in Tank Girl where she bites the guy's dick off?
I don't remember that. You've made several references to the movie Tank Girl.
Barbara, you have to have seen Tank Girl.
Nope.
Nobody has seen Tank.
Was it okay?
I read
Whenever
the
you say,
comics.
I don't know what Tank Girl is. Every time you say it, I think of Shark Boy and Lava Girl or whatever the fuck it's
It
called.
is not that.
Tom, okay, it's called Tank Girl. All right,
Okay.
let's do a little deductive. What do you think Tank Girl is?
I just told you I thought it was Shark Boy and Lava Girl for a long time. I don't know why you thought there'd be a difference.
It's a movie about a girl with a tank.
This is about a girl with a tank. Yeah,
Okay.
and Ice-T is a kangaroo.
Okay.
Interesting. You bite off a test. I think we got to turn her vagina into jewelry. I think
There we
that's
go.
don't turn the ball into jewelry. She has to wear like kind of a talisman, you know. After
Well, that's some like
that's a-
Amazonian princess shit where it's like, I've got this man's. You know.
But I think like it's like a Scarlet A. It's
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah,
like, oh, we
like
know what you did.
it's a curse, sort
yeah,
of.
it's the ball chomper.
Maybe like a tattoo of his testicle on her forehead,
Or like
something.
under her eye, like a
Yeah.
gang member who killed somebody.
Yeah. There's just more testicles accumulating down her cheek.
Oh, maybe just like we tattoo like a frat party dick Sharpie thing on her face.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay, the Scarlet
Permanently?
A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's an equivalent, punishment is the same punishment people give to people who fall asleep at a party, but maybe
well, forever. Come on,
Yeah.
tattooed.
Yeah.
yeah,
He doesn't
And she
get
already
to have
she
that
can't
nut
use
anymore.
makeup to cover it up. So I mean,
It's funny to think of one ball drawn because, like, what does that even look like? It's just like a semicircle. I don't really know.
It's just like one dimple.
Yeah.
Like, it's real weird.
well, you got to get like a real artist who can do
Right.
like,
So we're talking like an
like
anatomically
very
correct
wrinkles.
ball.
like different sized and curves to the
Yeah.
pubic hair.
This
Just
is
like,
like-
the deferens like coming out.
just knowing.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
Somebody
just
talk.
wondering what happened if she was going down on him and she asked and he said no and then
or
she's
she like pushed him over.
From what I gathered from the thing, it's what Tom said. It was kind of like they were all sort of naked, and then she was just like, "Yeah, let's fuck this other person." He was just like, "No," and she just went, "Yeah." He just like bit the nut off.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even know if the other person was
Like just
there.
knowing that this happened, every time I see someone like break off a hunk of beef jerky, and I start like fucking
I mean,
cringing.
if you're the kind of person who's dating a lady who's gonna bite a ball off, just agree to the threesome. Just take the hit on this.
Yeah.
And get out of there.
Pay the ransom and leave.
Yeah, exactly.
I generally don't try to avoid getting into any big fights while I'm nude.
Yeah, it never goes well.
Yeah, there's no great ending.
One time
Just
I got-
ends up like Borat or whatever. That's kind of-
I got a Harry Potter book thrown at me while I was naked one time. Yeah, it was the dog fucking lady.
Well,
We got in a big argument. We had broken up. I was sleeping on the couch, and then she just decided to throw the 7th Harry Potter book at my neck.
The 7th? She
Yeah.
sounds like she's got a good arm.
I mean, she had big ones, but they weren't exactly good.
Well, how far away were you?
I think I could call this dog fucking abuser kind of fat. Like, I think that's okay. I feel fine about that.
oh yeah, the order that she would make Keith get from Burger King was 2 Whoppers extra mayo,
oh god.
which is more
I was
upsetting
on a
than the
lot of
testicle
drugs.
Was
biting.
that for lube or that was
Oh, God. She's pulling sesame seeds out of her pubes.
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah, I think the necklace is a good or
Yeah.
the tattoo.
Keith is laying in the bed covered in rose petals. He's got peanut butter on his dick.
You know what I think? You know what I think is more fair? They got to take out her teeth because if she's willing to face the
That's a good point. Yeah, if you-
current
Interesting.
charges.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
if you're a felon who commits like a gun crime, you're not allowed to buy a gun anymore.
yeah,
if you're a
she should-
pedophile, they chemically castrate
yeah,
you.
she's got to fucking eat Jello for the rest of her life or whatever. She's no more teeth.
Enjoy soup, nut chomper. All
Yeah.
right. Number 3, a Connecticut man. All right, champ.
I'm just embarrassed.
At
for a
least
podcast.
just the front ones. Maybe she has like
Is
the
that the
three
name
in
of
the
this
back.
episode? Enjoy soup, nut chomper.
It very well might be.
Yeah. We'll top it.
A Connecticut man was charged with having sex with his girlfriend after she had already died of a heroin overdose.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Oh my god! Also, how did they find out?
Because it's an insane story. So like so she died, like she OD'd, and he woke up from he was on heroin too, and he's like, shook her, and he's like, I think she might be dead. And I swear to God, this is in the thing. He's like, well, she always hated having sex with me, so I'm going to have sex with her. And then she'll be like, oh, get out of here. Like, she'll hate it so much, she'll reject
That's
me.
his version
I'm
of
gonna
like
rape
using
her
smelling
awake.
salts.
What's-
The way he got, like, the way they proved he didn't, like that it was after death is, like, he tied her up, like, when they were doing it.
Oh, and
but,
you
like,
can
she
tell
didn't, yeah,
how
she didn't
she was
bruise right
tied.
because she didn't have blood moving anymore because she'd been dead for, like, a hot minute. I guess a cold
Wait,
minute.
he tied her. But that doesn't make sense then, because if he wanted her to wake up and hate it, why would he tie her? Like,
I gotta be honest with you, I don't know how logical this plan was.
He just wanted to fuck a corpse.
God.
I think he should go away. I don't know. I don't have a solution for
I
him.
think we make him
man.
withdraw from heroin, then we get him re-addicted to heroin, and he has to withdraw from it again forever.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
in the thing where the maggots eat your bones in hell, and then your skin grows back so they can eat you again.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You got to keep kicking dope for the next 30 years.
Yeah, my grandma described watching someone withdraw from heroin in like the late 50s in Alaska when she was in boarding school, and she said it was the most upsetting thing she'd ever seen.
Yeah, you ever see that movie The Exorcist where the lady's just spinning around and just crawling on the ceiling? It's basically that.
I like how you said like that movie, The Exorcist. Like it wasn't like I haven't seen
Well,
that movie, The
you've
Exorcist.
never seen any
You ever
movie.
seen that movie, Star Wars, where
He's only
fucking
seen Tank Girl.
yeah, what's it called?
Literally, the only movies Connor has ever like talked about that he's actually seen are Tank Girl and Cube 2 Hypercube.
Also, Exit Through the Gift Shop. I've seen about
That's
12
right.
times.
Yeah, but he has
a
not
great
seen
movie.
I'm
Cube.
pretty close to cracking whether or not Mr. Brainwash is Banksy. Just 3 or 4 more viewings, and I'll have my
No,
whole-
he's not. It's not Banksy.
I know. I'm kidding.
Okay. good.
Everybody knows that. all
Tom
right?
is Banksy. We're gonna find that out eventually.
Yeah. I draw rabbits and shit, but I think that
He's more known for rats. I don't. He's probably drawn a rabbit once in his career, but that's not like his big thing.
I think to tag on to what Connor said, I do think every time he's waking up from heroin from now on, we got to get a big, giant man to fuck him to see if he's awake. I think that's more than fair.
It's an alarm cock.
Yeah. I think
Alarm
that's
cock.
you know.
Okay, everybody needs to stop groaning at me. Okay,
No.
I am doing the best. I am.
You're doing great.
Eye for cum in your eye.
throwing these
I am
puns.
playing nearer my God to thee on the Titanic that is this show. Okay, so fucking everybody cut me some
I'll
slack.
cello with you.
Yeah. Well, that's it for You Be the Judge.
Oh, cool. We'll be right back with a game that has less of that.
Nope.
The Main Boys podcast is brought to you by Studio Headphones. And me and Tom are in studios, and Keith isn't. And that's why
We're better than him.
Makes it hard to respect him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. What a weird. No, studios are great.
And look, he lost the cord to his studios, which is a big problem.
Yeah.
Because it's the best cord ever. It doesn't
And
tangle.
they're so hard to lose.
Yeah, which means he must be really, really dumb.
Yeah, I am a big stupid dipshit, so I am unworthy of studios. But you, the listener, are a great person. I bet your hair smells nice, and you deserve Swedish efficiency.
And you should put some headphones on top of them.
Yeah.
And enjoy their efficient Bluetooth battery life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their
It lasts
delicious sound
forever.
quality.
Yeah, become better than Keith.
Their
Get
comfortable
studio.
fit. Their noise
Yeah.
cancellation effects.
Become better. Jump this low bar
Yeah.
into. I'm trying to think whatever the Flavor Town equivalent for audio would be.
My name is the Headphones Monster, and I'm just here to...
Nope.
Oh, whoa, Mr. Ear here.
Hey,
no monster.
fuck everyone. We're not introducing any more promotional characters.
Mean Boys 15 is a promo code on studiosweden.com, and get it for the holidays. It's a great Christmas gift.
Yeah, it really is. And you can save yourself some cash and help us out quite a bit. So, studio.
Yeah.
Headphones.
Look sexy and Swedish as fuck. Where are
Yeah.
these babies?
Yeah. Slip that noise.
Tom waits until we're wrapping up the plug to jump in and say nothing.
Yeah, but you know where you can hear a lot with these studio headphones.
Oh, there it is.
Shut up, Tom.
Hey, and welcome back to the Mean Boys podcast. So we're going to close it out with the game we always close out with, also known as our favorite game, which of the following?
This is
Sure.
This is why we don't let Tom drive the show.
Oh, yeah, or yes. So for this which of the following, I am newly single, and when that happened, I downloaded Tinder and then deleted it within 30 seconds because I forgot what a fucking nightmare that was. And then I re-downloaded it thinking, oh, wow, there is some great Mean Boys content on this app, website, whatever the fuck it's called.
This man is just being rejected for your amusement.
Yeah. So what I've done is I've just taken excerpts of some people's bios on Tinder, and that is our Witch of the Fall. I feel like I did a bad job explaining this.
No, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Wait, but what happened? I don't know how the game works.
That part. Yeah,
I was going to get there. So there's going to be 3 real things and 1 fake thing within that category. You're going to have to pick the fake thing. 3 of them are real. 1 of them Tom made up.
Okay.
I've always wanted to make a Tumblr of just people's LACMA pictures on Tinder because when I was on Tinder, I just screen capped those and I had like 45 from casual swipe.
Yeah, I want to see who's winning, those stupid LACMA lights or the picture of the wings.
The wings is a lot.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the dude hack version? Because I feel like the gay version is separate, but what's like the straight dude LACMA lights?
I mean, there are definitely a lot of like tigers. That's the same thing.
What? Dead tigers?
No.
You're
It's
matching with the
people
Trump
like
family?
it's people in I don't know, fucking wildlife reserve or something next to a sedated tiger.
Hey, this is my buddy Bryce. He gave me some great advice on fucking.
Yeah.
You got to keep your stripes on the prize.
A lot of boat pics.
Boat pics.
Guys on boats.
What is it? What is a picture that you like to see? What's like a good? Because I feel like a guy with kids is good. That's cute.
I mean, a guy with like a puppy or something, I guess, is good. I don't know. I just want to see what they actually fucking look like. That's all I care about.
Yeah, it's,
true.
it's like the deceptive pictures are always the weird ones to me. I'm just like, let's just see what we're.
Yeah,
I was
what are you
talking to this
hiding?
guy yesterday who only had like 2 pictures. I was like, I think he's cute. I can't tell. And then I was like, why don't you send me some more? And he did. And he was like, oh, I don't have a lot of pictures. And I was like, you have a fucking phone.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
You can generate pictures right
Yes,
now. Like,
like,
you don't have to wait
Yeah.
for them to develop.
Yeah.
Like,
For me, like having my photo taken or having sex, I need like 72 hours notice because I'm just like I gotta start like I gotta get a clean pillowcase and get my complexion right. Whenever I was in one of those situations, they're like, send me a picture of you right now. I'm like, oh god, I'm so bad at this. I'm like, I never find the
have
right.
some in the reserve. Come on.
I guess, but I mean, it's
you
just-
got your backup file.
they're
of
going to
like,
show
oh,
up with a different
yeah.
haircut,
Yeah, I think you'll live.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Right.
So let's get into
Yeah.
this thing.
Okay. And just to clarify, I weaned out the ones that I thought were fake.
Not what weed means, but go ahead.
Sure. Thank you. All right. So,
You're thinking of weeded.
yes, weeded. All right. Round 1, self-description round. A,
Which of the following is not real?
yeah, which of the following is not real? A, I always mostly look like a purple grape. B, I could put another ass on my ass.
But Tom, you told us you fucked the grimace, so this is actually a lot easier.
C, body under major construction. D, BBW / Big Black Wumbo.
Wumbo?
Wumbo.
That's a SpongeBob thing.
Is it?
Yeah, because there's M
is?
for mini, W for Wumbo to make you bigger. I could put another butt on my butt is definitely something a Tinder gal would say.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, that body under major construction.
That's like a pre-op thing, maybe. It's either pre-op or keto. It's one of the two.
Yeah, that is somebody who is overcommitting to a gym membership they're not going to use. That's what that is.
That's a weird promise to be like, I promise this body will be different soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get it on the ground floor. Buy low, sell hot. Oh yeah,
It's like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Buttcoin.
Buttcoin. No, she's got like a 1999 Web 1.0 GIF of construction workers on the page tattooed on her lower back.
Yeah,
I love those. My
yeah.
favorite thing about GeoCities is the under
Oh,
construction
yeah, you
page.
miss those.
Yeah,
I think the last one, which is so
D?
weird, makes no sense.
Big
but
Black Wumbo. Well, Tom, what does Tom think Wumbo means? Because we've learned he doesn't know definitions. He's like, oh, yeah, I thought that was the burger place that we went to out in Oklahoma. Wumbo Burger.
Yeah, I think I'm worried because I feel like that last one is real, but I definitely
know,
don't
it
think a black
probably
person
is.
wrote it. Like I think that's definitely some weird, ironic white lady.
What was A again?
the grape one?
Great
Yeah,
one.
I always mostly look like a purple grape.
I'm gonna say I could put another ass on my ass.
Okay.
That's the fake one.
And what was
I
the
think,
other?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I said the fourth one.
What was the other one?
B was I could put another ass on my ass. C was body under major construction.
I'm going to go C.
See? The correct answer was B. I could put another ass on my ass.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Y'all got one boat.
You could write a Tinder profile for a lady very easily.
Yeah. No,
yeah, I could put another ass. How about? Can I put a gut on your butt?
Watching Tom try to write his own Tinder profile was amazing. Because he's just pacing and smoking in pajamas and a leather jacket. Just, how about this? I like the Pixies and I eat pussy.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm friends with most skunks. Do you want to get fucked near a basement?
I'm not scary in real life. I have several friends that can prove it.
Yeah, my dick won't kidnap you. Like,
I can shave, just not right now. I'm waiting for my direct deposit to hit.
yeah. The body under major construction, you guys were 100% accurate. It was an obese. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Big Black Wumbo was a black girl.
A big black wumbo.
Yeah.
It sounds so racist, but I can't place why.
Yeah, she was a big, bald black girl.
Bald?
Yep.
Neat.
Okay, well,
right.
let's go reenact yourself a Borat scene, my dude. Yeah, Wumbo is pretty much just a SpongeBob thing. So, Urban Dictionary of Wumbo is the opposite of Minnie. Direct definition from SpongeBob SquarePants Season 3, Episode 1, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4. So there
good
we are.
episode.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you were Googling that for a second, and I was really upset that you didn't knew that.
yeah. As the moderator of the SpongeBob Wikia, Tom, can you please read your Tinder bio, please?
No.
For snarkly?
Well, maybe later.
Okay.
All right. Round 2. Animal round.
Uh-oh.
A. I don't want to touch your dick. I have a shrimp allergy. ... Trans girls need loving too.
That's pretty awesome.
That is baller as fuck.
That's very funny is what that is.
B. Traveling the world with my home skillet pet camel. C. Not looking to have you ruin my Kanga pouch. D. Obviously I got buns because the anaconda in my pic wanted some.
Okay.
Whoa.
So that's a picture of a girl at the zoo.
If a human being referred to their own vagina as a Kanga pouch, I can't sleep tonight. Oh, man.
Even an Australian woman, that's no good.
That's not good for anybody. That's like, yeah.
That's like if I called my shit an elephant trunk.
Yeah, well, it should be false.
I was thinking her like stomach, and she was like, "You're not going to get me pregnant." I had a whole other thought about this.
Oh, I guess that.
I don't think that's what that means, or it might be fake. But
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to look up Kanga pouch.
I wouldn't.
wait, what are the second two?
I'll read them all again real quick. A. I don't want to touch your dick. I have a shrimp allergy. ...
That's real, and that's
Trans girl
baller.
needs loving
I
too.
kind of want to party
Yes,
with this
I
lady.
B. Traveling the world with my home skillet pet camel. C. Not looking to have you ruin my Kanga pouch. D. Obviously I got buns because the anaconda in my pic wanted some.
I'm going to go B.
B.
Yeah.
I'm going to say C because the Kanga pouch seems like some bullshit you would say.
I'm going to say B because I hope to God nobody's saying home skillet anymore in 2017.
You've been on Tinder.
Yeah.
You know they
I
are.
know, but I
Everyone's still so lame. No one is ever cool.
My name is Alicia
praying.
Saurus. This is my Kanga pouch.
Correct answer, Keith Carey, 2-0.
Wow.
It was C. Yeah, Kanga pouch was not real. Round 3.
Kanga pouch is actually it's called a downfill baby sleep sack. It's like a product. Where you
I
put
don't
a little baby in it like that.
Oh,
It'd
it's
be
like
weird to. Oh, okay.
a weird.
I don't
sleeping
think Tom
bag.
knew that.
It'd be
but
weird
I
to
mean,
reference like a dick because you carry the dick around after and it grows. I don't know.
that's kind of a cool thing. I'm gonna
Hey,
fucking.
well, yeah, you wear it on
wear
your
it till
necklace with the ball
later.
tattoo.
Yeah.
I'll butt off your dick and put it in my Kanga pouch. I don't need them.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm into this or not.
All right, round 3. All random body part round. A. It's a real glass.
You can't talk about random body parts
All
and look the way
random
you
body
do.
part round.
I'll take what's in Tom's jug for 1,000.
Okay. A. It's a real glass eye. Skiing accident. Please don't ask about it. Prayer emoji.
Oh my fuck!
If you wrote that, you're a genius.
B.
I like it's a real glass eye. What did they think it was?
B. One of these plastic glass.
It's not a marble.
I didn't get it for $0.25 at the grocery store.
It's a bouncy ball. You just pop him in the back of the head, watch it go down the street.
B. Disclaimer. Kinda chunky. Missing a toe.
Wow.
Well, it's-
Beautiful.
Lost a little weight.
Yeah.
C. Vegetarian. I have one lung. Yes, it's a real thing. Thumbs up emoji. ... I punch walls in my sleep.
This is Tom's medical charts.
How many did you go through to get these?
I went through one thing before my thing ran out.
Did you swipe right on all of them? Is that what
I
guys
did.
do?
No. I swept out right on
Yes.
all the ones that if they're in this game, I swipe right on them.
Okay.
We're gonna get to that.
You
later.
have to swipe right on everybody. It's the only way it works as a dude on Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Hang on.
Yeah.
D.
Like
4-9. 4-9. I do stuff any capable adult can do. Money emoji.
4'9". Oh, she's 4'9".
She's 4-9.
Yeah. What body part is that? Is money? Do you think money is a body part?
I don't know.
Her whole body
Got it.
was the body part.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Yeah.
random body
Oh, you know
part.
what I just thought of? Strippers also keep their money in jugs. Am I right, guys? You put it in between them sometimes at their place. I'm
place.
going to say the toe one.
Toe one.
What were B and C again?
B was disclaimer, all caps, kind of chunky, missing a toe. And C was vegetarian. I have one lung. Yes, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Thumbs up emoji. I punch walls in my sleep.
I think it's A, the glass eye one.
A,
I vote B.
B. Keith Carey's still perfect. It was
Wow, the glass eye one. You're a
The
genius,
glass
dude.
eye was great.
That was very
Congrats.
good. The skiing accent was a nice touch.
A. Thank you.
There's two things I know. It's bad dating apps and physical deformities.
Tom, if you're this good at making fake dating profiles, you have a promising future getting people to sign up for Kick.
All right. Round 4. I don't know what you want round. A, all caps, mono eyes, then followed by a bunch of writing in Chinese, then in English in all caps, the no Muslims. B,
The No Muslims.
the no Muslims.
Great band.
B, likes green ghouls, dislikes knees. C, my mom's forcing me to date. D, would prefer someone with no family.
The last one is you.
Yeah.
Tom has only dated one girl with a living father.
Yeah.
We're talking like an orphan situation. That's what they want.
Well, they were adults.
Yeah, I think it's D.
Maybe this
D.
person just hates Thanksgiving food, because I can kind of relate to that.
You hate Thanksgiving food?
No, I don't eat anything on Thanksgiving.
You're a monster.
All I ate was turkey and M&Ms.
What? You eat the worst thing, turkey.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't like stuffing or any of that other
Fuck both
shit.
of you.
Sweet
How are you
potato.
both so
Fine,
wrong?
but it's not the best part.
Well, it's good in conjunction with all the other
Yeah.
good shit.
I'm gonna say my mom's forcing me to date.
Okay.
I don't think mom's
I
wanting to
think
be on
D.
Tinder.
Family.
D. Keith Carey's still perfect. It was D.
I'm great.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the
What
one
the fuck was the first one?
Oh, it was just some Chinese girl who did not like Muslims apparently.
That's sort of zero-sum racism. I'm like, all right, I think you guys are allowed to fight it out amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've.
White people just sit back and let y'all Alien versus Predator this shit.
I think if you've had it, like for every 100 years your people have had it hard, you can pick one prejudice. You know?
it's like leveling up in a video game.
So I have negative 20 for 2,000 years of nonstop crushing it. But you know, if you're black, you can distrust Koreans. You know, you get to pick a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, final round, all real or all fake. A, once drank a full bottle of Fireball and cried fully dressed in a bathtub.
All
B,
real. I'm already going to guess. That's 90% of them.
B, humans are just complicated plants. C, will eat your ass for rice.
Wait.
D, looking for a guy I can fart in front of. Wind emoji.
Talk to the ass rice guy. I feel like they'd get along. You can just get rice.
Rice is one of the most abundant resources on Earth.
It's super cheap.
Yeah, this is a weird prostitution move. I don't
You could buy a lot of rice for less than the bus fare to go eat that dude's ass.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
assume if you're doing this, you're
Maybe
taking a
that's
bus.
like
Keith, as a guy who
Maybe
has
that's a
taken a
lyric.
bus to eat ass many times.
in the past 24 hours, yes.
We've taken the blue line to the brown line. Boom! 50 minutes, I finally did something funny.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're all real. The Fireball one gives
real?
it away.
Yeah, I'm saying all real.
Yeah, all real.
They were all real. I know that was that common to find on Tinder.
Here's a question. Did you message any of these people?
Okay, so actually I have a bonus round.
Oh, shit.
Every single one of the people whose profiles I mentioned, I liked them.
Okay.
How many people out of them did I match with?
I'm going to say hard 0.
2, hard 0.
3.
3. Keith Carey bets
Undefeated. Wow.
100%.
God, it feels so good.
None of them matched
None of
with
them. I thought for sure the no Muslims would like me.
Yeah,
You do look like you hate Muslims.
Yeah, you're a gentle, caring man, but you do look like you'd be like, get him out of
I
here.
look very menacing for some reason.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't want to.
I gotta see this profile. You
Yeah,
better-
Falcon
I have
Master
screen caps
69.
of some of them. Let me see.
No, yours. not
Yeah, Tom, we
theirs. I
got
wanna
you-
see what you're fucking up here.
Yeah, I've only gone on. How many Tinder
I
dates?
think his profile is actually pretty decent.
Because we punched it up a little bit. It's like a writing packet. We gave him some lines.
Here's the other thing. I'm genuinely not seriously looking for it. It's become more.
Yeah, if you don't care, then
I went
on one Tinder date and we had sex, and then I retired undefeated. That was my move.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, Tinder is bad.
I'm just not good at I don't want to pretend to be interested in people. It feels mean.
Yeah,
you know?
I get that.
And I'm just kind of a grumpy guy.
It's not like I hate dating. Like, OkCupid works great and like Grindr, but like Tinder no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
They're all a waking nightmare, and I hate all of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I'm sorry.
I think online dating is fucking retarded, but, it's a good thing to just occupy my brain with while I'm trying not to think of my ex.
Yeah, well, Tom's waiting for the other
Oh,
people.
that got so sad so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great distraction.
Yeah.
That's really, but I don't want to date anybody right now, so
Yeah.
it's
We know what you're doing.
I don't have a look that's. I don't have one of them fuck me faces.
Okay.
I'm not a.
Help us clear this up. And you don't have to speak for yourself personally. We've been trying to explain to Tom that he's a relatively attractive dude.
Yeah.
Right? He is. Okay. Okay. Good. A woman
that's
has
very
said this.
sweet
You
of
can
you.
stop
Thank
yelling
you.
at us that we're liars.
Well, yeah,
Like,
and as Keith said about you guys being a little chunky, it's like you're not in high school anymore.
yeah. It's,
You know?
Yeah. The fat guy. Thinks
Winter
it's
is
like-
coming.
No,
Yeah.
no, that does not apply.
You've got like 2 good months of like Snuggle, like
Yeah.
escrow that you can,
Yeah. You're a blanket with a dick. dude.
Snuggle
Like-
Well, yeah, you got 2
There's
months
an
to
episode
sell
title.
people a bill of goods, and then realize that it comes springtime that they've made a horrible mistake based on their lack of central air.
Yeah, no,
So are you gonna read us your profile, right?
it's not funny.
I doubt that very much.
Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
All right.
You know what I think the biggest
And
problem
Barbara, if you
is?
have any advice for him, because we've looked over this.
I don't need. I'm not. Now that I've made this game, I'm only gonna really spend time on here to make another game. I don't fucking. It's you know what I think the biggest problem is my. I've got one thing going for me. I'm a comedian. And if you just you Google comedian, it's just all stories of like Louis C.K. jerking out. Like my ex picked the worst time to break up with me in the history of
If you
comedy.
Google comedian, like someone's going to be like, "What is that?" And they're just gonna Google comedian.
Well, Tom, between your comedian stock is
Teach me
down,
about your laugh words.
your winter fat guy stock is up. You're averaging out to even. You're doing better than I am in Bitcoin.
Once again, I'm not looking to actually find any. I
That
don't,
must be nice.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, everybody's just getting real cold and sad at this.
Me, Keith, and Barbara just
Except for
poured
Stu-
glasses
yeah.
of red wine for ourselves.
Yeah, well, fucking relationship Magoo over here is fine.
You guys actually wrote most of this. I'm a comedian. I'm pretty relaxed despite how I look.
That's a good line.
Big hockey and movie fan. Music wife. Love the Pixies, Modest Mouse, and Tom Waits. Swans are sexy geese. And then this thing just. Oh, it just froze.
Oh.
And then I think the last line is I don't remember.
I won't hurt you, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't pet me the wrong way, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, let me. Oh, and then I referenced the last show was for a charity, and that's the one where I'm
yeah.
chained up. Yeah, no,
That
it's
sounds pretty good. We
don't-
had a dating coach on my show recently, and she said that one thing was to leave something. Well, put something you're looking for, which you're not. Like you said, you're not really looking.
yeah. Looking for hilarious Tinder bios
Right,
for this
yeah,
game
yeah.
I'm making about you.
looking to exploit your Tinder bio.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
put that in there.
Looking to capitalize on your loneliness
You just put something
for
you're
my
looking for. That's
thousands
good
of
to know.
listeners.
What?
That's good to know. Just
Yeah. It's something you're, something they can like engage with. I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's I'm
Engage
probably
with. I mean, I think I'll turn off every man in Los Angeles if I use that word. Am I right, guys?
Jesus Christ.
Mimos will be right back.
Yeah, I'm deleting this shit probably.
I hope you mean the episode. Oh, I don't like it when my peanut butter mixes with my bananas.
Yes, and I don't like it when my gorilla becomes the Archduke of Dukesville.
Yes, and you should have thought of that before you upset the Moth King.
Yeah, and I'm still in space. Too bad for you guys to do a good job keeping their bananas and peanut butter separate in space.
Yes, and scene.
Well, Improv Shimprov has one more scene we'd like to do.
So can we get a suggestion, please? Something that could be happening right now.
Hey, hands up, everybody. This is a fucking robbery. Okay, great. A robbery. Now, can we get a location?
Get on the ground or everyone at this show dies.
Okay, great. This show.
John, quick, get under the table. There's a robbery at this show.
Yes, and I don't think they'll be able to see us underneath this table made of money. You too. I'm serious. Give me your money or I will shoot you. Yes, and I'm opening the cash register right now. Cha-ching!
You guys think this is a fucking game? Your friend's fucking dead. Everybody give me your money. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I thought you were Tiffany and Samantha.
Shut the fuck up and hand me your wallet. Now my buddy here has his eyes on you, audience. Keep your hands up and we won't cut him off. There. Now I got your wallet. If you move, I'll blow your brains out over your friend's corpse.
Okay. Yes, and I got all their wallets in the back.
Ron, what are you doing?
I got the front.
Wait a second, who are you?
Wait a second. Who are you?
I'm with you. Who's this guy?
This is Big R.
Yes, and I'm Scratchy.
You can't be Scratchy. Scratchy's been dead for 20 years.
Yes, and he faked his death to avoid the feds and has been waiting to rejoin you since.
You escaped the feds? You've been alive this whole time?
Yes, and I've been eating sewer rats and squatting in a blind woman's apartment for years.
You ate sewer rats?
Yes, and most of them were infected with gonorrhea.
Fuck, Scratchy. How could this be you? I mean, I looked everywhere for you.
Yes, and of course you did. You betrayed me to the feds and got me killed in the first place.
Is he serious? You sold him out to the fucking feds?
Yes, and he thought he could get away with it too. Yes, and you couldn't.
Scratchy, that's really you, isn't it?
Yes, and I missed you.
I can't believe it's really you.
Yes, and I love you. Yes, but you moved on without me. No one moves on and lives.
Yes, and scene.
All right, guys, well, that was our show. Let me go ahead and pull this mask off.
You saved us. You saved all of us. My God, how did you do it?
All you need to be good at improv is just yes and people. And holy fucking shit, those are brains. That was real.
Improv. It's for lucky idiots.
Guang.
Oh boy, it's Christmas, and we're about to talk about Mexican food. I wonder who's gonna show up.
Oh man, I love Christmas and Mexican food. You know who knows a lot about that?
Most Mexicans?
Mr. Ear?
No.
Office of Money?
No.
Office of Money knows quite a bit. You know what? We don't even need to bring in another spokesman. Office of Money. No, I said Office of Money's running this town.
Money is no good here.
Yes, it is. It's a business that we're promoting. You dumb idiot.
Not for me though.
I'm gonna do some laundry. I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Oh, I love the only thing money is good for
Yeah?
in my world.
Uh-huh.
Is giving it to Don Carlos for delicious burritos in exchange.
That's where I was going with this, yes.
Bring your holiday cheer to the children or adults if you don't have children, or make some children to give burritos to. And
So Burrito Santa's MO is get a lady pregnant, then go buy her tacos.
Correct.
Not very efficient family planning, but I don't want to tell you to live your life, Burrito
Mrs.
Santa.
Claus always craved Don Carlos burritos until the miscarriage. But she still eats the burritos in her grief.
If you're grieving the death of a child, why not Don Carlos Taco Shop in La Jolla, California?
Or if you just want to cheer up your spicy day with a delicious California burrito.
Tom, everything you're saying means nothing. Don Carlos Taco Shop in La Jolla, California, the best Mexican food money can buy. Conveniently located next to the La Jolla Comedy Store. Go to eataburrito.com
My favorite website.
for more information.
Hey, it's me, the Taco Monster. Did I miss anything?
Oh, no.
Yeah, weird that you weren't here all week when we could have used you to curtail this.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, goodbye.
Oh, I'm still here.
Shut the fuck up, fat man.
Go to Don Carlos. Ho, ho, ho.
Just let that in!
Tom, you gotta stop doing that. Like, you legitimately need to stop doing that. And the Mean Boys Podcast returns to close of the show with some of your questions, your voicemails, etc. Got a couple of these, and they do a predictive text feature for the Google Voice app, and they all look like insane nonsense, which means that we are hopefully in store for some good listening. So let's hear what this caller has to say.
It's not going through the headphones.
God damn it.
What the fuck? That sounded, whatever it is, sounds insane.
All of our voicemails are either just like very gentle men just being like, "Oh, your show helped me get over like the death of my aunt" or something, or it's just like dudes threatening to rape Connor. Like there is no middle ground.
I feel like I've had the
Sounds
most.
like a rape.
Oh wait, we got him here.
All right, here we go.
Mean Boys, this is Urak, the Scarlet Harvest. I wanted to inform you of an odd situation I encountered.
The fuck is this?
It came into my possession the blasted and fragmented skull of what you may know as Burrito Santa.
None of this means anything to you.
Yeah, Barbara, this is a character a guy made up to comment on another character to comment on a third character named
Burrito
Burritos.
Santa?
We're sponsored by one burrito place. They don't have a chain. There's just one location in San Diego. Just like all legitimate podcasts are sponsored by brick and mortar businesses that have not franchised around the country, and we have no kind of offer code to gauge how our
we were
sales are.
blessed with Burrito Santa wanting to do the ad copy during these December months. And so
Translation: Tom did a bad Santa Claus voice, overcommitted to it, and now we keep just screaming at him in the commercials.
So let's see where this goes.
All right.
It will be delighted to know, after several dark rituals, life has been renewed, has been set upon the world.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, boys. From Adios denizens of Don Carlos Taco Shop and the underworld.
You fucking ass.
Whichever comes worse.
So
You know what's great is like really the only words I could make out in that were Don Carlos Taco Shop, Merry Christmas, and Burrito Santa, and the rest
he
of it
did it
just
right, yeah.
the rest of it just sounded like weird milky breathing. Like it was just
like
real
I didn't
bad.
know you could leave a voicemail with a can tied to a string.
Emphysema Claus really dropped the ball on that.
Well, thank you, fucking Horath, the spider fuckface or whatever your deal is.
All right, so this one's got the word gambling, fucking dentist, and fucking community college in it, so it might be good.
Hello, Mean Boys, and happy Snark Week. Question for you. I consider myself...
This is like the same kind of tone of voice whenever you have a problem with your bank. You know, and they're just like, hey there, Keith. I noticed your account's been overdrawn for 45 years. I noticed you're only 29. Just wanted to go over a couple quick details with you. Go ahead and call us back. We'll take it to collections later.
He sounds like an annoyed lawyer. Let's see where he goes with it.
an artist, or at least I did until I traded my passion in for a lovely community college education. Currently, this decision has blessed me with a luxurious lifestyle, a one-bedroom apartment in a basement, a shitty car, and 2 jobs during the day to keep me from starving. That being said, seeing you guys grind it out as artists and living in squalor in pursuit of your craft, it kind of gives me like a weird hope that maybe I'll dust off my guitar one day and dedicate some time to making something. I don't know. Anyway, all the rambling is to ask, how do you guys keep motivated? Even in the face of competition, abject poverty, utility people trying to shut your water off, you still find time to grind it out, and that's pretty dope. Sorry this isn't as juicy as carnival abortions or child molesting dentists, but
Real
I figured I'd
callers.
mix it up with something depressing rather than horrifying for a change. Love the show, guys. Tell Ophi God bless for me, and Keith, go fucking see a dentist. I don't know. I gotta go, guys. Bye now.
Okay, well, as part of the half of this table who's not invested in Bitcoin,
This guy sounds cute.
He does, yeah. I mean, he plays guitar, but not seriously enough that it won't compete with your whole artistic shit. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. You want to hang out sometime? Community college? Let's fucking party.
He's
Yeah.
got 1 bedroom. That's better than most of us.
How do we stay motivated?
I mean,
know.
well, I love that he's like, how do you find the time to grind? Here's the thing. When you have no money and no hope, you have a lot of free time.
You know how I stay motivated is because I know that Death to the Filth works 3rd shifts in Indiana, and he needs his podcast to listen to because he's very bored.
Yeah.
It's honestly having people that like listen to the show and are like, hey, that means a lot to me. It kills time. I hate my life. It kills time. It's great. I'm honored to be a part of people's time killing regiment.
Yeah.
You know, so that motivates me to be like, okay, fuck, I got to edit this
Right,
shit.
and, it's,
have it out
and you know,
Tuesday
this
morning.
sounds totally cliche, and like we complain about the show being hard to make, and like because it's fun to whine, but like really, this is the most fun I have is making this show. So like, I don't really think about it as grinding. This is like the fun part. Everything else is bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'll say this for like, I think you know, you imply that you're a musician. There's like an open mic version of anything you really want to do with your life. There's
Yeah.
a thing that you can just kind of go up and start doing, and it's just like, if you honestly having a stupid dream kind of makes the other work like easier because it feels like it's in person. Oh, I'm just financing X.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, don't drop out of community college. Don't do what I did. I mean, you don't have to like, you know, just writing songs is not the same time commitment as trying to be a touring comedian, TV writer, whatever.
Right, but if playing the guitar and writing songs makes you happy, just do it.
Yeah,
Just do it whenever whenever you're thinking like, oh, I wish I was doing that. Just do it. Just do it for 20 minutes.
Yeah, write us a Mean Boys song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no. For me, it's like you guys know the quote: "When a shark stops swimming, it dies."
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not true.
And as
It's
the
only
closest member of the animal kingdom to you, you relate to
It's
the
only
sharks
some
very
breeds
much.
of sharks. But for me, it's just like I gotta.
Tom knows a lot
no,
of
it's
animal
only
facts.
it's only
You'll-
some breeds of sharks, so plenty can just fucking chill.
Possums can't walk backwards. All right, they'll explode.
But
I notice.
honestly, like if you can run from your demons without going through art, then I'm honestly fucking jealous of you. You know, like
Yeah,
this
it
is
makes sense.
this is how I run away, if that makes sense, and everything else fucking sucks. Yeah, so I guess. Maybe I don't know. Just do it for fun, and maybe your demons will catch up with you, and you got to work harder at it. And that's have a worse life if you want to be.
Barbara, do you have any non-insane?
My strategy has always
thoughts on
been
this?
put myself in situations I'm not ready for,
See,
and then hope I adjust.
I've never had to seek out a situation. They always find me.
Yeah.
Whenever people say that, I'm like, how the fuck are you still like? How does that pot? I've never had the time to go find. Okay, what can I fuck up today? Like
I started 9 different sentences.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck you're talking about.
like I'll shut the fuck
I'll
up.
say
I'm
this:
sorry.
I shouldn't have had a job. Like I'd quit my job when I was 21 to just do comedy, and I should have had a job so many times since then. But I just
Yeah.
never got one, and I'm like,
fuck it.
I'm okay.
Yeah, eventually you're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, you just
I
figure it
mean,
out.
The thing is, like with comedy, especially, like I do it because I love it. I have to keep doing it because I'm obsessed with it.
Right.
It's the only thing I've invested the last 10 years of my fucking life into.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Like, don't wait. Also, if you want to play, go play. Don't fucking wait anymore. Go to open mics and see that there's shittier people doing it and
Yeah.
get motivated. That's what I
Yeah.
did.
And even if you do it as like a side hobby and it's not your
Yeah, it doesn't
life,
have to
that doesn't
be.
mean you failed. Not everybody has to be. It doesn't devalue what you make.
There's a lot
You
of
don't make
like
or whatever.
songwriters and like musicians in my family, and they're all more talented than I am. But it's just not something that they don't want to just have that be their life and put all their fucking chips into that.
Right.
And it's like
Fuck
whereas I have this weird compulsion.
I know Sturgill Simpson was like he just did open mics and played for fun, and eventually he got fucking world famous over it.
Yeah.
Like if you the love of what you do has to be bigger than any other part, because that's the part of you that's gonna want to make it good and unique into you. So if you're like bummed because you didn't get famous off of it, that's very different than being bummed that you're not doing it. You can always keep doing it. You can always keep getting better.
If you devote your entire adult life to it, you could be mildly famous to 2500 shut-ins like me.
Well, no, there's plenty of comedians that are, no one will ever know their name, but people should. You know what I mean? There's plenty of people who don't make any money at this who are fucking
Well, there are
brilliant.
people that make a lot of money you'll never know of.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. There are people that just do colleges or cruise ships and shit, and it's just like, yeah, that kind of like, I guess that blows if that's you're comparing it to what your big pie in the sky dreams when you got into this shit. But the guy literally juggles on a boat for a living, and he has a Lexus. Like you'll be fine. There's lots of.
I like when we drifted into Earnest Boys.
Yeah. Well, just do it, dude. All right, we got an email that kind of in that same vein. I wanted to read this because I don't think we tell you guys that we love you enough. Dear skinny one, fat one, and other fat one. You probably don't get a lot of sincere messages on here, and with Snark Week, you'll probably be scraping the bottom of the barrel for content by Wednesday. True, and this isn't funny enough to help, but here goes. I've had a shit couple months. School is shit, work is shit, family can be shit, and usually is. I wish I could say it's getting better, but it's not looking great right now. But each week I listen to the Mean Boys podcast and get to laugh and not think about everything else for about an hour at a time. I don't know how you look at the podcast, but I'm really glad you put all the effort into making it each week and all the time you take to interact with your fan base. It meant a lot to me when things were better. It means a lot to me now and will mean a lot to me when things get better. Also, don't be assholes and read this on the show and make fun of it, because that would be shitty. Fuck everything. God is dead.
Gay. No, thank you, man. That is very sweet.
Yeah, it's truly I can't. Those emails mean so much to me. I can't even explain. I'm just like,
Yeah, no. No.
because the guy's as a dude who spent the majority of his life trying not to kill himself. I'm just like, oh, good. I'm really glad I had XYZ
same.
TV show, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's cool that we're like people fucking depressed people listen to this and it fucking gets them through their day. Like that's the biggest compliment you could give us. And I'm sorry you're going through so much shit right now, man.
Yeah, man. And like I said, just invest in Bitcoin, and then very soon you'll be able to buy a new family that doesn't suck. We got one more voicemail. I think it's a stupid one.
Okay. Maybe.
that it? It's a shark.
Snark Week.
Cage goes in the water. You get in the water. Snark in the water. Snark.
Yep.
Wow, what a great bow on that.
All the goodwill that I was like, we're really making a difference to people who need this in their lives. I'm like, fuck all of you. You're all swine. You're dumb idiots, and you don't deserve our brains.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I like that all of our listeners sound like they just like gargle with cigarette water. Every single one's like,
Hey, mean boys, I got into trouble with the IRS. My wife's trying to take my tractor. Anyway, I just wonder if you can recommend any good anime.
The government repossessed my kidney. Love when you do the spider faggot or whatever.
What's up, man? I'm a brony. I work on an oil rig. Currently owe a lot of money to the Russian mob. Anyway, I just want to know what kind of shampoo Tom uses.
Bees? Okay.
Here's a song I wrote about how Connor's gay.
I think that's our show, everybody. Barbara, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me,
for
guys.
doing this, for stooping down to our level. I went to a podcast that doesn't have within 50 iTunes reviews with us, but you're really slumming it down here, so we do appreciate you taking the time. Listen to Lady. We'll have a link to that in the show notes, and also Brittany's Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hilarious idea for a podcast.
Thank you.
I think we'd
Yeah.
have some people that dig it. What's that about again? I know, but
we
give us a
analyze
pitch.
Britney Spears' Instagram.
Is there enough? Is there enough content every week to go through?
You have no idea. There is so much.
Oh, yeah?
We were going to do it bi-weekly, and then we were like, there is new shit she drops every day that's so fucking bananas that we have to,
Do you think she's going to die
analyze
soon?
it. No, she's doing great.
Damn it.
She's
Okay.
doing great.
Yeah, Tom we're doing a death pool.
Yeah,
this
if you
year.
want to join
No,
our
no,
celebrity,
she's fine.
celebrity
Brit-
death
Brittany's going to be fine, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
she's
stoked about your side project. What's the over under on a pill thing?
What's the over under of her going 6
I would be
feet
very
under?
sad. No, she's honestly, you guys go on there, look at her Instagram. It's just absolutely
I saw you
amazing.
retweet something. She was singing in like a cocktail dress, and I was like, "Wow, good for Britney Spears. She kind of figured it out."
That was a bananas video. It was, you have to go on there and look at it.
We'll
But
take a look at this. Maybe
she's
we
a
can find some
nutso.
Mean Boys
And so we
content.
just go way too in depth into her Instagram and her life basically in the
I
show.
love it.
Very
real
fun.
That sounds
Any
fun.
shows coming up?
Sauce every Friday at Desano Pizza in Hollywood.
Great show. Go check that out. This coming Tuesday, December 12th at 8 p.m. We'll be headlining the Rec Room Comedy Club in Huntington Beach. Get tickets on the website with promo code MEAN, only $5. Ventura Harbor Comedy Club, December 22nd and 23rd. And I'm doing some kind of weird military base in Ventura on the 19th, so I don't know if anyone... any advice for that? Anything? How do I don't know.
I don't know. Good luck.
Tweet me about that if you got any
They're
tips.
thirsty for stuff. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, this Saturday at the Westside Comedy Theater, 11 p.m.
December 28th, I'm headlining the Comedy Store in La Jolla. And January 2nd, we're doing the Live Now Is Not the Time at the Harvell's in Long Beach. Ramsey Badawi is hosting that. If you guys like that on Mean Boys, come check out the live show. I think all three of us are going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. And come check that out.
Time, guys.
Sorry, trying to... Okay, 18th and 19th of this month, I will be up in Fresno at Grog's, and I don't know the other location.
Probably DeChico's.
Probably DeChico's. But yeah, come on out, the people of Fresnoland, and let's
No, shut up.
let's do some yuck yucks. Follow me, follow me on Gus Gus. I will not be as whimsical on stage. Follow me, Gus Gus 6, all things, and join Deathpool.
All right.
Fuck everything. God is dead.
Crazy.